If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, this gentle sin is this, my lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand, to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong with your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch. I palm to palm in holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim lips, that they must use in prayer.
Oh then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, thou though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while my prayer's effect I take.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. That thou, her maid, art far more far than she. But not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eyes discourse, I will answer it. I am too bold, 'tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes. To twinkle in their spheres, still they return. What if her eyes were there, they in our head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright, that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I glove upon a hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Aye, me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night be o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven, unto the white unturned wandering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, when he bestrides the lazy puffing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if wilt not but be sworn to my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art myself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? No, nor hand or nor foot, nor arm nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. O be some other name. What is in a name that we which call a rose? By any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, but retain dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I will be Romeo.
What man art thou thus bescreened in night, thou stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. I had it written, I would tear the word.
Romeo, the love I bear for thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee, thou much excuse the appertaining rage. To such a greeting, villain am I none. Therefore, farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse injuries thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest, I never injured thee, but I love thee better than thou canst devise. Till thou shalt know the reason of my love, in so good Capulet, which name I tender, as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm this honorable's vile submission. Our staccato carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What witness thou hast with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives that I mean to make bold withal. And as you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out of his pilcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears, ear be out.
I am for you.
Mercutio, put thy rapier up. Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up. Draw Benvolio, beat down their weapon. Gentlemen Hossein, forbear this outrage. Tybalt Mercutio, the prince expressly hath forbidden this bandy lane in Verona streets.
There you go.
Oh, Tybalt, good Mercutio.
I am hurt. A plague of both houses. I'm sped. He's gone and hath nothing.
What are thou hurt?
A scratch. Mary, 'tis enough. Where is my page? Go, villain. Fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the heart cannot be much.
No, 'tis so deep as well. None nor wide as a church door, but 'tis enough, 'twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave. I am peppered, I am warrant for this world, a plague of both your houses. Zounds a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat, to scratch a man to death. A beggar, a rogue, a villain, they fight by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some houses, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses. They have made worms meat out of me. I have it, and soundly too. Your houses!
This gentleman, Prince's near ally, my very friend, how struck his moral heart. In my behalf, my reputation stained it. With Tybalt's slander, Tybalt that an hour hath been my cousin, O sweet Juliet. Thy beauty hath me effeminate, and in my tender softened Valor's steel.
Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit hath espied the clouds, which too ultimately here did scrown the earth.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
And Mercutio slain, away to heaven respective lenity, and fired fury be my conduct now. Now Tybalt, take the villain back again, that last thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, that didn't consort him here, shall with him.
Out that. Romeo, away be gone. The citizens are up, and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed, the prince will doom 3 death. If thou art taken, hence be gone away.
Ah, dear Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is in love? Thee here in the dark, to be his lover. For fear of that, I still will say with thee, and never from this place of dim night depart again. Here will I remain, with worms that are thy chambermaids. Oh, here will I set up my everlasting rest. I shake the yoke of inauspicious stars. From this world wearied flesh, eyes look your last, arms take your last embrace, and lips, O you, the doors of breath, seal you with a righteous kiss. A dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, come, unsavory guide. Thou desperate pilot, now at once run on the dashing rocks of thy seasick, weary bark. Here's to my love.
What's here? A cup closed in my true love's hand? Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end. O churl drunk all, and left no friendly drop. Tell me after, I will kiss thy lips. Happily, some poison yet doth hang on them. To make me die with a restorative, thy lips are warm, then be brief. O happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rust and let me die.
Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
O brother Montague, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more than I can demand.
But I can give thee more, for I will raise her statue in pure gold, that whilst Verona by that name is known, there shall no figure at such rate be set, as that of true and faithful Juliet.
As rich shall Romeo's by his ladies lie, for poor sacrifices of our enmity.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished, for never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.